Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to start with page 362. I'm going to play it for you.
15. Quentin and Hunter are biking on trails in Katy Trail State Park. They biked 5/6 mile in the morning and 5/8 mile in the afternoon. Did they bike a greater distance in the morning or in the afternoon?
Okay, so what do we need to know? Which distance is greater? Okay, which distance is greater? Then it says the numerator is 5 in both fractions. So compare 1/6 to 1/8. Well, the way that I think it's easier is if you cross multiply like I showed you earlier. So we're going to do it right here. We have 5/8 over 5/6. You cross multiply this way. 8 times 5 is 40. 6 times 5 is 30. So this is the bigger fraction. So we are going to simply write, we're going to leave B blank, and we're going to come over here and write, in the morning the boys biked 5/6 of a mile. In the afternoon they biked 5/8 of a mile. So which one was greater? 5/6, which was in the morning. The boys biked a greater distance in the morning. And I am going to put the little arrow with the open mouth to 5/6. Now let's look at number 16.
16. Write math. Zach has a piece of pie that is 1/4 of a pie. Max has a piece of pie that is 1/2 of a pie. Max's piece is smaller than Zach's piece. Explain how this could happen. Draw a picture to show your answer.
Okay, so first of all, when we look at those pies, how could that happen? Well, if I have 1/4 and 1/2, let's see. I'm gonna do 1/2 like this. And I'm gonna do 1/4 like this. Now, how can you make that mistake? I want to explain it to you, but okay, let's cross multiply. 4 times 1 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. So this one is bigger. Why did I make the mistake? Well, what they want you to see is that the holes are not the same size. Okay, so the only way you can make that mistake, because we know that 1/2 is bigger than 1/4. However, if you were to draw the pictures like this, the holes are not the same size, so you can't compare them. So that would be the only way that you can make that mistake. That one was a little tricky. Let's go to the next one, 17.
17. Test prep. Before taking a hike, Kate and Dylan each ate part of same-size granola bars. Kate ate 1/3 of her bar. Dylan ate 1/2 of his bar. Which of the following correctly compares the amounts of granola bars that were eaten?
Okay, so we're going to do our 1/3, 1/2. I'm going to cross multiply. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. So this fraction is bigger. 1/2. So which one shows that 1/2 is bigger? This one. The open mouth to the 1/2. So it would be C. All right, now let's start with lesson 9.4, which is on the next page, and we're just comparing fractions.
Unlock the problem, real world. Luca and Anne were eating the same size small pizzas. One plate has 3/4 of Luca's cheese pizza. Another plate has 5/6 of Anne's sausage pizza. Whose plate has more pizza?
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is circle the numbers you need to compare. So it's 3/4 and 5/6. How many pieces make up each whole pizza? Well, one of them has 4. The cheese have 4 pieces. And the sausage had 6. Okay, so 4 for cheese, 6 for sausage. Then it says shade 3/4 of Luca and shade 5/6 for Anne. And again, if we cross multiply, 4 times 5 is 20. 6 times 3 is 18. So Anne ate more. 5/6 is greater than 3/4. So Anne's plate has more pizza. And it would go like this. All right, the next one, 2/3 and 1/3. They're both the same denominator. So here you just have to look at the top. This one's 2, this one's 1. So Morgan is bigger. So 2/3 is bigger than 1/3. So Morgan ran further. Shh. Do you want to say hi today? Hi. Hi, boys and girls. All right. Let's continue. On the next page,
Ms. Davis is making a fruit salad with 3/4 pound of cherries and 3/8 pound of strawberries. Which weighs less, the cherries or the strawberries?
okay, so for this one, notice the question. It says, which weighs less? They're not asking us which one's more. They're asking which is less. So these are the two that we're comparing. 3/4, which is the cherries. 3/8, which is the strawberries. So if we cross multiply that, 3/4 and 3/8. 4 times 3 is 12. 8 times 3 is 24. This fraction is bigger. So that's how we have to write it here. Which one's smaller? 3/8. 3/4 is bigger. So 3/4 is cherries. So the cherries, oh no, we want to know which one weighs less. So strawberries. The strawberries weigh less. Okay, I think you're good to do this part on your own. Remember, the best way is to cross multiply. You're going to do both page 365 and the bottom of 364. And then you're going to do your practice book, which is page 181 and 182, which I will put on your Google Classroom. If you have any questions, send me a dojo.